My name is Willie Esterhuise, and I come from South Africa, from a place, beautiful, actually not a city, but a town, with the name of Stellenbosch. And I taught philosophy and also business ethics at that particular university. And the reason why I'm here is quite exciting. I got involved in the pre-negotiations talks with the ANC leadership. They were in exile. Mandela was talking in jail with members of the government, and I had to interact in that whole process, and so that's why I became involved and had to travel to London on many occasions over weekends to talk to people like Thabo Mbeki, etc. And the reason why I am here is to tell the story of how different people on different levels and from different groupings in the country not decided but was actually pushed to start talking to each other, and I like to call it talking to the enemy. And one thing I learned from Mandela, and this is a quote from Mandela, where he said that if you want to make peace, you need to work with your enemy, and that enemy becomes your partner. And for me personally, and I think for most South Africans, the wonderful thing about Mandela is that he created and helped to develop partners across not just the country, but also across the color bar. So my presence here is to tell the story. And it's a story not just about Mandela, but it is a story about South Africa, and actually it became my story. And I identify myself very, very strongly with Mandela's ideas, even before he was released. And it was a wonderful experience here at this place to talk to young people, because I'm from the older generation. And this is the new generation. They have to take the political processes and the peace processes further into the future. And my dream is that South Africa and the young people here will facilitate the process where we can attain sustainable peace. I'm extremely excited about the Ubuntu Academy, and there's a reason. Firstly, when I studied philosophy, I came across a Jewish philosopher, Martin Buber, and he wrote a book with the title Thou and I. But in that book, he made the statement, and I have to quote the German, Ich werde am Du. I become through the other. And it became also my sort of life, philosophy of life. And Ubuntu expresses exactly the same thing. I become through the other. So the otherness must not be something that creates animosity, but must create actually the not just sincerity, but community. And what I witnessed here is not just the talks and the wonderful things that were said about Mandela, also by myself, but how the new generation are actually the embodiment of or the reincarnation of Ubuntu, or in terms of Buber, Ich werde am Du. I become through the other.